Guys, how are you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, and today I'm going to show you this amazing deck called the Mirra Visions Tarot Deck, and this is created by none other than brilliant artist called James R. Eads. And if you know this deck, or if you don't know this deck, then you very likely know the Prisma Visions Tarot Deck and the Cosma Visions Tarot Deck. He came out with both of these, and the Mirra Visions is actually like a combination of images of these two, but in a very unique and amazing way. Let me show you. So the Kickstarter, of course, I backed all of these other Kickstarters back in the day. And this one was also a Kickstarter, and I got this beautiful sort of bag here. I don't know if you can see, there's a sort of a drawing etched into the velvet. It's very nice. I've tried keeping the cards in there, and it's very snug and nice. It's a great bag, and you can put your cards in. All of the cards can go in here, and then you wrap it up and you tie it off with this thread thing, and it's very nice. It's really the whole point is to be able to carry it with you, and then you can unwrap this, and this can become like enough for like a simple 3-card spread. That's the whole point of this bag, and it's brilliant. I like the idea. It's amazing. Okay, so I got that with this, I guess, as a thank you. And I don't know if you noticed, but here, this this is a beautiful velvet altar cloth or spread cloth. I got this with the Cosma Visions. On the back side of it, hang on, is the Prisma Visions design. So yeah, it's very nice. So I thought it was nice and appropriate to use this for my show and tell flip through. And okay, enough with the descriptions and whatnot. Let's open up. Oh, so it opens on this side. Oh, okay, it opens on this side. All right, so when you open it, of course, there is a little message here, right? Within this box, a mirage awaits as guidance through your many states. Each card in this deck is not one, but two, revealing mirrored meanings for another view. The fool and death become a fated pair, and the magician fades as the crow soars through the air. Wow, cute, nah? This poetry is amazing. And then, of course, there's the book. And in the book, in the book, let me just open up. Oh yeah, these were some of the things. What do we have here? How to do the reading, a bunch of spreads. This past life thing. This becomes interesting. And we have the meanings, right? And what happens is, if you see, this is your regular tarot deck card, and this is the card from the Cosma Visions. What he has done is basically taken the images of the Prisma Vision and the Cosma Vision together in a very unique way. And so we get a meaning of both upright and reversed, of course, for the major and the minor arcana. I love it. Okay, so then let's take a look at the cards already. In the box, as you can see, we have these two sets. Oops. Kind of laid out. I like how we have the different sort of things for the fingers. Let me just take the cards out and I will show you the fun. Mind you, all of these cards come with a sort of a protective plastic film, and you have to take that out. I discovered that because a friend of mine who also got this deck, she was like, did you take out the plastic film? And I'm like, what plastic film? And then I was like, wait, no, am I doing the right thing? And turns out we were doing the right thing. So whoosh. So this is called lenticular printing. So remember back in the day, if in your childhood you ever saw those little postcards, with where the girl kind of winks at you when you move it. Yeah, it's the same principle, but now they've made it so, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, look at that. Right? They've done a fantastic job. And look at this. This card is not thick at all. Right? This is like a regular card. But when you remove that film and then you move your finger over it, you can see this. Right? Wow. But yeah, and then this. So you can actually, because Prisma Vision is like a regular tarot deck, and Cosmovision is mostly about the past life and in between spaces between two lives. So if you want to do a past life reading, and I mean the way I see it is, if you want to do a past life reading, you want to see how it's going to affect you in this life, or how it is in fact affecting you, what are the energies you're bringing in this life, and so on, those kind of readings, this is a great deck to use for those, because you get the regular, and then you can just move it around and see what happened in the past life. Ta-da! Right? I mean, back in the day you had to use both those decks. You can still do that, no issues with that, but this is just another fun way of doing that. All right, so I'm going to stop talking, because that was kind of my little bit of a review, because this is sturdy and great. I like it. So yeah, let me just go and flip through. Oh, there was this on the back. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so I decided I'll, maybe do a little spread, a kind of a variation on the past, present, future spread. Like, because this is also talking about the past life, we can ask a question like, okay, what impact does, stuff that happened in my past life have in my present life, right here, right now? And we can sort of do a reading like that. And look, this deck is well, it's not lightweight in your hand, as any other regular, standard deck would be. Think of it as one of those, really heavy. It's not heavy, but it's not light. I will tell you that. And shuffling it is pretty straightforward. I mean, I shuffle like this. There are others who shuffle, the other way. I don't know. I can never put my cards through that. But yeah, I mean, those could share how they shuffle, I suppose. But okay, so let's ask the question. Okay. What impact does my past life have on my present life? Past, present, future, yeah? Okay. Ooh, makes a nice fan too. Okay. Right, so, and mind you, all cards are upright here. Just, making it simple. Past, present, and future. All right. Ooh, I don't know what's gonna come. Okay. Let's see. Past, we have 7 of Wands and 7 of Embers. This is interesting. And present, we have 8 of chalices or 8 of cups and 8 of lotuses. Okay. And future, Ace of Swords, Ace of Birds. Right? Okay. So let's do the reading from the perspective of, say, this life, right? The present. So we're looking at the Prisma Vision cards, yeah. 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and Ace of Swords. So if you look at that kind of play, we will see that, in the past, yes, things were, let me see if I can bring up, that image. Look at that. It's a little, yeah, so, I mean, we can even see the impact of the past and present here. So 7 of Embers, we have, again, a lot going on here. And we have 7 of Wands, this guy jumping over these wands. So there's that typical overwhelm. Let's see what the booklet has to say. I know I can do this a different way, but I'm just, on purpose, I'm going to look at this booklet here because I want to see how this translates, right? Okay, 7 of Wands, 7 of Embers. Okay, let's see if we can hold it up. The 7 of Embers and 7 of Embers and Wands is a card of perseverance and self-preservation. The blazing phoenix rises out of the book of the universe as a figure leaps effortlessly across wands in the water. You have been faced with a challenge and you have maintained control. Continue to stay the course and you will be rewarded. So, yes, in the past life, 7 of Embers, there was a lot of challenges that I faced and I persevered, and which is why in the present also, the past of the present, we see those challenges come up, but I persevere, even then and even now. So that's interesting. Okay, so then we come to the present. We have 8 of Cups and I guess 8 of Lotuses. Wait, what is this image in the 8 of Lotuses? Yeah, here you go. Right? We see some kind of what is this? It's a building underwater. Is that it? That's the vibe I'm picking up. Okay, so yeah, you go 8 of Chalices, 8 of Lotuses. 8 of Chalices and Lotuses is a card of confusion. We see an elder approaching an ominous bog as a whale dances over submerged ruins. There you go, submerged ruins. Both of these scenes feel otherworldly. If you've selected escapism as your coping mechanism, oh hello, way to calling someone out on video, right? This card shows up to let you know that the disillusionment that you have been feeling is not without warrant. If something has brought more confusion than clarity, perhaps it's time to leave it behind. All right, I will. So, in the past life, I overcame a lot of hurdles, and so in this life too, I'm jumping over them, overcoming hurdles. In the present, or we see all these, we have submerged ruins and a whale and whatnot. There's a lot, underneath. I would look at it even from a perspective of the subconscious. There's a lot buried in there, right? But also that is what is causing this disillusionment. So, all this stuff from the past and the past life, coming here into this present, with the stuff that is buried under, there's that intense kind of inherent knowing that, well, it's all gonna go down in ruins anyways. Doesn't the world feel like that these days? And yeah, and then you're just like, I want to go away. I don't want to stay here. I want to just walk away. So yeah, that's your Eight of Cups right there. But of course, we have the Ace of Swords in the future. Escapism is never an answer. There has to be another way. That's kind of how I always see things. So going forward, what will happen is Ace of Swords, Ace of Birds. The Ace of Swords and Birds represent sharp mental clarity. Here we go. As the sword cleaves through the beak of the bird mountain, you are hit with an epiphany. If this card shows up, take it as a sign of intellectual breakthrough. You have the determination and wisdom to approach whatever you set your mind to. So there you go. Yeah, clarity will come. So now, if I were to sort of now summarize this whole thing very simply, how has the past energy coming from my past life impacted my present life? I can just say, well, you have faced a lot of obstacles and overcome them in the past. And probably the same obstacles in a different form showed up in this life too, where you overcame them. But see that repetition has created a sense that everything is just pointless, right? After all, is the whole destruction cycle and everything, and right now it has manifested as the desire to sort of escape it all, walk away from it all, because deep down the knowledge is there that it's all gonna be ruined anyways, right? But of course, in the future, there will be some kind of a big breakthrough that comes. And I like how the swords are all in winter, kind of, snow. It's a very frigid environment per se. But also the fact that, this is the time when typically nothing grows, right? No crops will come out and so on. And yet we have insight, we have revelation, we have the breakthrough that comes. And that is going to, that is also some sort of a breakthrough that happened maybe in the past life. And now too, it will happen. Now, if you want to apply elemental dignities to this whole situation, we can see we have fire and water here elementally, which, clash. And water and air are neutral, but fire and fire and air are friendly. So this makes the past and the future cards pretty strong, in terms of their weightage. And this one is kind of weak. It's got a enemy element here and neutral there, so it doesn't have much stay. So thankfully, that also tells me that this disillusionment is not a long-lasting situation. It will come and go. It will come and go. And every time this happens, if this is a cycle that's repeating in my life, every time this happens to create this breakthrough. So I actually, this disillusionment is kind of the pathway to this breakthrough, I would say. So yeah, maybe I should, good idea would be to dig deep, look at what has been buried, look at the lessons there, look at the insights there. Maybe that's what that whale is saying. Go dive deep, see what's there, what's the hidden stuff there, and you might get more insights. This is a reading you can kind of build on, obviously. But yeah, that's what I just did. So you guys, tell me what you think of this particular spread, and of course this whole beautiful deck. So guys, that is my video of, oh wow, look at that, it's the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Trees. Wow, so beautiful. So yeah, that's my video flip through of the beautiful Mirra Visions Tarot Deck. Tell me what you think, and if I'll put a link in the video description, so if you want to go buy that deck, you can totally go buy that deck. I think it should be available on his site in a few days if it is not already there. So I will see you again in my next video soon. Until then, stay good, be good, and play with your cards. Bye now.